Womp womp. Hey!
Good start.
Welcome to my stupid show. Tom's here. We're playing Dino Crisis. Yay! Whoa! Well, Tom's playing it, and I'm going to sit in the background, and I'm going to say snide remarks.
So, Chris, a big question. How many times worse would you say a Dino Crisis is than a regular Crisis?
At least 5.
At least, I was going to say in the 4 to 6 bracket as well.
On a scale of 1 to garbage, it's just solid poop.
It's a solid poop. Oh, good, good.
You know,
we use highly technical scales on this show.
Sometimes I like to make jokes with words, but other times this is one of them times. It's Dino Crisis. Tom's good at this game.
Yeah, so this is a game I used to have. It was one of the games I most fondly remember from the PlayStation 1 era. Chris is choking on the drink. It's unfortunate. And Chris very kindly got it for me for my birthday, so that was really good of him. So thank you for that.
You're very welcome. Now we're playing it here today, performing for you. If you know the words, you can join. You
can join in too. All right, so we are gonna new game this. We're gonna go on normal
because we're hardcore sorts. We're the kind of rowdy rough boys who like to play normal.
I think only normal changes. I think the difficulty changes enemy toughness, your own health, and maybe item placement. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, because I know Resident Evil has various difficulty. Hey, it said Tom. That's your name.
It is my name. Wow. It's not me. I have not successfully. I never successfully infiltrated under the guise of any researcher. I promise.
As far as we know. I have encountered no information regarding top secret development of new type weapons. Well, okay, game over. Let's go home. I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough. Tune in next time.
But there is an unexpected individual at this facility, and that man is Dr. Kirk.
Long-haired hippie.
Introduced primary antagonist, kind of.
He was alleged to have died in an incident during the course of an experiment 3 years ago. He put his hand in a toaster.
So yeah, plot dump. They were trying to develop some form of new clean power, and everything went wrong.
Incredibly wrong. How could they have messed up so badly?
Yes.
We've been developing cold fusion. Okay, what's the verdict? Well, dinosaurs.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's been a slight incident. There's dinosaurs instead.
No, in this problem there weren't dinosaurs, just something exploded.
Okay.
So that's a little more understandable. But in the modern Crisis, yes, we tried to develop energy again. We messed it up similarly badly, and this time dinosaurs appeared.
Incredibly badly. Dr. Kirk proposes the ultimate source of clean energy, slapping.
Yes, we're going to tap the power of slapping.
Slap people in the face.
We're going to tap slap.
The sound that comes off. Turn that into batteries.
Exactly.
It's just good science.
The government rejects financial support because why would anyone want clean energy?
Why would anyone?
Exactly. Tragic disaster. Dr. Kirk dies following an accident. You may be able to tell this is written during the not great English period of Capcom. There are a lot of item descriptions and stuff in this game that are
suspect.
Poorly translated, we shall say.
Look at this 90s computer as well.
Oh, this is a fantastic operating system.
Dr. Kirk,
mind you, if you want the best operating system, also dinosaur themed, you need to go and look at the one in Jurassic Park. They use this really weird operating system that no one has ever used since, I don't think.
I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like it's probably custom built for them. And most people...
Actually, I think it was like the precursor to one of the Linux systems or something, but I'm not...
Yeah, because one of the characters it's Linux, I know how to use it. It's like, mate, there's like 5 different strains of Linux, minimum.
But bear in mind, this was
Debian, Ubuntu...
This was 1992, so...
Oh, true.
So, introducing our heroes...
I'm choking down this Coke in the wrong way. I'm just too excited by the possibility of crises and the dinos contained within. Crises.
So these are our stalwart heroes who shall be introduced over the course of this cutscene.
I love the 90s graphics. They look like action figures.
You don't mess with classic 90s FMVs.
Oh, look at
I appreciate this is no Square Enix, but
I mean these are better than Square Enix ones of the same time.
So therein appears Gale.
Looks like an idiot.
Rick, our token minority.
Flair.
And
there he is, Ric Flair.
That's him. No, this is Regina, who is the character you play as in this game and in the sequel, which we may explore at a later time, but I'm not making any promises.
Let's just pack in this one and start 2 right now.
Right now, this is all you need to see, and this is Cooper, and you never meet Cooper. As
like a forest poo?
As the crisis picks up rather rapidly for poor Cooper, so he decides that it's time to run.
Probably a good idea. I get the sense that he's going to get mugged off in a chronic manner.
I would say acute rather than chronic. Chronic is over time. Acute is instant.
Very sharp.
So this is a homage shot to Jurassic Park. I believe that exact same shot pretty much is used in Jurassic Park 2.
Here's the dino.
Nice! Good lord. That's very professional on this recording.
If there's anything that I'm about, it's
professionalism.
Belching into the microphone.
So this is now this is now developed from regular Crisis into full-blown dinosaur-based Crisis.
Oh crud! Put it on the whiteboard. Rub off the rest of stuff. They've been planning for a regular Crisis.
It is now. Yeah. Well, you can never really plan for a dino
planning
crisis.
Rescues, planning rebuilding of the infrastructure, but now rub that all off. It's dinos now, for goodness sake.
If you even want to get really meta, we weren't even prepared for a dino crisis because I didn't know we were going to be recording today. So.
That's what makes it exciting.
Exactly.
Living on the edge of tomorrow. As always. What good is a Chris Plays the Thing playthrough without me mentioning Sonic the Hedgehog, the worst video game series in the whole world that I love, but it's terrible. It's so bad.
If you can't link a video back to Crush 40, it wasn't really worth doing the video.
Look at this man.
So yeah, these are your secret agent men and lady.
Oh my god, it's an enemy door.
Well, that's it. We have to go home. This door's locked. We can't get in.
Door's locked. God dang it.
God dang it, Bobby.
God dang it. I see dinosaurs and dinosaurs.
Upcoming Dino Crisis remake with Hank Hill.
Yeah.
The game that nobody asked for, but everyone really kind of wants.
Capcom calling a press conference like, now I know you've been excited for Resident Evil 7 DLC, and we've been saying a lot of stuff about going back to our roots with like Mega Man and Strider and stuff like that, but instead,
this is what you really want.
We've diverted all of our teams. The Mega Man remake is dead. We've taken all of those assets and plumbed it into Hank Hill Dino Crisis. We think it's going to be a great outreach to new and old.
We think it's going to blow the market wide open.
Yeah.
In more ways than one.
It's going to be huge.
Huge, absolutely huge, tremendous. We're bigly excited over it.
The dude looks like one of the Gerudo ladies from Ocarina of Time.
He does look. So, gameplay begin.
Here it is.
I might have just a little audio spike. My bad.
Fine.
This game has no analog support and is I think it's called 10 controls.
Yeah,
10 controls.
Tank.
Where so left always turns you left, right always turns you right, forward always moves you forward, always moves you forward, and back always moves you back.
It's the original Resident
Evil. You've got your aim. You can shoot your gun. I'm not going to do that right now because ammunition is fairly precious in this game. And look, you can walk and aim.
Like some sort of secret agent.
So yeah, this game, to my knowledge, this game was basically they wanted to do, because it's the guys behind Resident Evil. It is Shinji Mikami, I think, is the director.
Keiji Inafune is the director of Resident Evil.
Okay, Shinji Mikami was someone, he's high up in Resident Evil, he's important at that.
Quite possibly.
In that game.
I could look that up, I have a phone.
You can do that right now, so while you look that up, my knowledge is that, as far as I know, they wanted to do a Resident Evil game, and they wanted to move from the pre-rendered backgrounds that Resident Evil and Resident Evil 2 were quite famous for, to fully rendered 3D backgrounds. But they didn't know if anyone was going to like it. So they made a game and said, look, it's not Resident Evil. It's basically Resident Evil, though, where they did fully rendered backgrounds to see how it worked for them.
Oh, you're right. It is Shinji Mikami.
Absolutely.
So he directed the first installment of Resident Evil. He returned to Resident Evil to direct the remake of the first game. And Resident Evil 4. Who the hell's Keiji Inafune, then? Who's that?
I don't
Chris?
know. I do know the name Inafune. Let's get this out of the way and see if we can find.
Oh no, it's a box crisis.
It's a box crisis. Oh, time to crate. Hemostat. Healing, one of the many healing items. This game has quite a complex item system, particularly in the mixing section. There's a whole anesthetic system that I've never seen any game use since.
There's a good reason that you're playing this game and I'm not doing it blind, because otherwise it will turn from like a 25 episode series to a 500,000 episode series, and I won't progress past this room.
But BG area key.
Who are you? Oh, Street Fighter and Mega Man.
Oh, there you go.
So it was Capcom.
So he was Capcom, but the wrong area of Capcom.
Oh, he's the creator of Mighty Number 9.
What a mistaker.
Unfortunate game credit for him.
So we'll take the resuscitation. So this game has a continue system. Has you get 5 continues, I think, that you can use throughout the game when you die, unless you have your resuscitations with you, and the resuscitations will instantly return you back to life if you die.
Just like real life.
Just like real life at the start of the room, I believe.
I don't go anywhere without a pair of defibrillators in my back pocket.
So as you've got 3 dinosaurs gnawing on your butthole, you can quickly pull out your defibrillator and everything's fine.
Go into town on like a shank of bum.
As we know that if you are injured, dinosaurs will allow you time to leave the area and recuperate. They are honourable creatures.
Like samurai.
And we're talking all over these cutscenes, but basically Rick's telling you that the power's out in the main building. He needs you to go and sort it out. Luckily, we just found the backup generator area key.
That's good.
So we can go and we can use that.
Go kick that a bit, set it up.
Absolutely.
Does this game have subtitles?
No, it does not.
That's fine.
Which is a pity.
Well, I mean, it's going to be louder on the final thing than it is here.
And to be fair, honestly, the plot in this game is relatively thin on the ground. So,
Gotta solve the dino crisis, shoot some dinos.
Exactly.
Hug a dino, love a dino.
I'm hoping, dear viewer, that you will find our commentary more entertaining than anything these numbskulls have to say in
That's
the game.
certainly the idea. The backyard.
The backyard.
The backyard. Great.
The backyard is this roughly 20 square foot area. So before we move into the next area, which is the passageway to the backup generator.
Ooh, passageway. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've done this.
Mature humour, state-of-the-art, cutting-edge jokes.
Chris, edit me out of existence, please.